Hello, I'm Rachel Henry, and I'm going to show you how to make the big holes in the flywheel swatch. I just thought I'd go through each row just in case some of the stitches were novel to somebody, and this way you can watch it and know everything. I'll do the right hand hole with my right hand and the left hand hole with my left hand, just so you can see both methods. So on row 5 of the swatch, the first interesting stitch is a knit 3 together, so just knit 3 together. And there's 3 yarn overs in a row, so you need to wrap the yarn around the needle 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then a slip, 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 and then knit those 3 stitches together through the back loop. Okay, let me get to the next one. Okay, ready for the next one. Yarn in the left hand, knit 3 together. Yarn over 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and then a slip, 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 and knit those 3 stitches together through the back loop. Hopefully I didn't just bring that totally out of frame. Great, okay, see you on the next row. Okay, so the question is, what do you do with that triple yarn over on the way back? Because on the way back, you need to, so is this the rightmost or the leftmost? I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, so we're at the triple yarn over. Here's the back side of the slip, slip, slip knit. You're going to purl that, and then in the triple yarn over, you're going to knit the first loop. You can slide it off. Put the yarn in front, purl the second yarn over, slide it off, yarn in back, knit the last yarn over. So you knit, purl, knit into that big loop. If you try to like purl them all and knit them all, it'll just slide off, so that won't work. I'll show you again at the other one. So I guess what I'll do is just the first one I come to, I'll knit with my right hand, the second one I come to, I knit with the left hand. Otherwise it's weird mirror stuff, and results are the same, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, left hand. So there's that slip, slip, knit, slip, slip, slip knit from the previous row. You're going to purl into that. You're going to knit 1, purl 1, knit 1 into the big loop, and then purl the knit 3 together and go to the end of the row. This is row 7, and this has the triple decreases again and also knit into the hole. So you get to see what that looks like. Okay, this is the first one, so right hand. Knit 3 together, just like so, so make sure that's in frame. Knit 3 together. And then we have the 3 stitches into the hole from last time. And we're going to alternate knitting into the hole with knitting those stitches. So to knit into the hole, you literally just put your needle through the hole and make a new stitch. Then knit one of the ones from last time, knit into the hole, knit the second stitch from before, knit into the hole a 3rd time, knit into the 3rd and final stitch, and then knit into the hole one last time. Okay, so now we've got 7 stitches in the hole, if you can see that from right to left. Okay, slip, 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 knit those 3 stitches together through the back loop, and then get to the next spot. Knit 3 stitches together. Ah, I'm totally getting out of frame. Sorry about that, guys. Let me get you a better angle. Here we go. Okay. Knit 3 stitches together. We've got our hole. So we've got the 3 stitches from last time, and we're turning that into 7 by knitting into the hole, alternating with knitting each one of those 3 stitches. So into the hole, knit 1, into the hole, knit the second one, into the hole, knit the 3rd one, into the hole. Okay, so now there's 7 coming out of that hole. We need to do a slip, 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 knit. So let's see if we can keep that in frame. Pull it through. Okay, try that again. So it's all slipped, put the needle through, knit through the back loop. There you go, got it. Purl, purl, then we have the wrong side row. This wrong side row isn't interesting, so I will just fast forward you to row 9. Okay, here we are ready to do row 9. So this row has double decreases, or rather single decreases, and knit into the holes. So here we are, we knit 2 together. You've got your 7 stitches that are in the hole from last time, and we're turning those into 9. So you knit 3, you knit into the hole, just go all the way back down into the hole, knit 1, knit into the hole, and then knit the final 3. 2, 3. Okay, so now I have fully 9 stitches coming out of the hole. Do a slip slip knit, and then get ready to do the next one. Okay, left hand. So you're going to knit 2 together, knit 3, 1, 2, 3, knit into the hole, knit 1, knit into the hole, and then knit 3. Once again, now we have 9 stitches coming out of that one hole, slip slip knit, and get to the end of the row. Okay, here we are at row 13. So I've already done the first 2 purls. Time for a double yarn over. So wrap it around the needle twice, once, twice. Time for a slip, slip, slip knit. So slip, slip, slip. Put your needle in from left to right. Knit those 3 stitches together through the back loop. Knit 3 for the center. And then you finish with a knit 3 together. Knit 3 together. There you go. Now one more double yarn over. 1, 2. Now the next stitch is a purl, so you got to move that yarn to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Move the yarn to the back. Right. So now left hand. Double yarn over. 1, 2. Slip, slip, slip. Knit those 3 stitches together through the back loop. Knit 3, 1, 2, 3, then knit 3 together. Got it? Okay. Then double yarn over, and you finish out with some purl stitches. So the question is, when I was designing this, like, how did I want to handle those double yarn overs? Because a lot of times in patterns you'll just see whenever it's a double yarn over, you're going to knit 1, purl 1, no matter where it is in the motif. But because this is so highly symmetrical, I decided that it would be better on the return voyage to knit 1, purl 1 on the right hand side of each one, and purl 1, knit 1 on the left hand side of each one. Now, I tested it both ways. I couldn't see any like huge difference, but just aesthetically, I really wanted it to be that way. So if you find that you're knitting along and it's just making it impossible, don't worry about it. Knit it however you find it. So, but my way that I plan to do it, so first one here on the right hand side, we're going to knit 1, purl 1 into the double yarn over. Oh, I did that with my right hand. Let's try that again. Put it back. Okay, right hand. So, so knit 1, then purl 1, because we're on the right hand side of it. Purl the 5 stitches that are in the middle. 2, 3, 4, 5. So here's our next double yarn over. This one's on the left hand side. So purl 1, then knit 1. Okay, next motif. Once again, this time with the yarn in the left hand, we're going to knit 1, purl 1, purl the 5 stitches that are in the middle. Then purl 1, knit 1 into the other double yarn over, and finish the row. Okay, so row 15. Now there's a little bit of a catch here because we're decreasing 5 stitches into 2 in the center. So pay attention. One of them is a single decrease and the other one's a double decrease, and you don't want to get hung up there. So we purl both the stitches that come out of last row's double yarn over. The yarn's already in front if you're knitting with the yarn in your right hand, so the first yarn over is kind of a gimme. There's your second yarn over. And when you do the slip slip knit, you'll see that there'll be 2 yarn overs there. So just check 2 yarn overs. Okay, and a knit 3 together. So we've done a slip slip knit and a knit 3 together. That's turning 5 stitches into 2. another double yarn over, move the yarn to the front so we can purl the 2 stitches from last row's double yarn over, and get to the next motif. Purl the 2 stitches from last time's double yarn over. Okay, for left hand. Okay, so if the yarn is in the back, if the yarn's in the front, doesn't matter. You just need to make sure you get it over the needle twice. Slip, slip, knit, knit 3 together, so that goes from 5 to 2. Double yarn over, and then you purl your way to the rest of the row. On the way back, you just treat those double yarn overs the same way we did before. Okay, here we are at the double yarn over. The first one you get to for any given one of the motifs, you're going to knit 1 in the first loop of it, purl 1 in the second loop of it, and purl 2 for the center there. This is the other double yarn over for that motif, so we're going to purl the first one and knit the second one. Okay, we'll get to the other motif. Here we are at the other motif. First double yarn over, knit 1 into the first loop, purl 1 into the second loop, purl 2 for the center. At the second double yarn over, we're going to purl it, the first loop of it, and knit the second loop, and go to the end. So I think that's all the tricky stuff for this little motif. I really like how the double yarn overs open things up. You see that? That's pretty cool, right? Anyway, and when you block it, this pulls up into a nice round circle. When you first look at it, it might look a little crumpled on your needles, but don't worry about that. It'll all block really nice and open. Okay, good luck.